Ben's in here for nextlevelguitar.com. Thank you for joining me today. We have a really cool lesson in the style of Joe Bonamassa. Really great player, one of the at the forefront of modern blues playing. He really expertly combines a lot of classic blues vocabulary with some really cool modern lead playing concepts. Let's start to take a look at some of the scales and devices that go into this style of playing. We'll start out with some scale shapes just to get you in the key and get your hands familiar with some of the positions that we'll be exploring today. Our backing track is in the key of A, so we are going to use a variety of different A scales that work very well over this key and over this jam track. We're going to be playing some in the A blues scale here in the 5th position. I'm also going to use an A Dorian scale, and so we'll take a look at how that fingering lays in the same position. We might also pluck some notes from the major pentatonic scale. So once again, from the same area of the fretboard, the major pentatonic scale. Start thinking about blending the two scales together. So here would, for instance, be a blues plus a Dorian scale. So we just have more options there, and that's what it's all about. Another hybrid that we could do is a blues plus a major pentatonic. So here would be an example, once again, same position of blues plus major pentatonic. Another example out of our Dorian scale is going to start at the 5th string open. Play very legato there, very smooth, with a lot of hammer-ons and slurring in our articulation. So to start out, we're going to hammer on to the 3rd fret. Then I'm going to strike the 2nd fret, 4th string, and hammer on to the 4th fret. Slide up to the 5th fret. Slide there to close it out at the end as well. Here it is all together. Another concept you can bring in is some quick hammer-ons through the scale. Again, we're just playing the pattern basically, but we're doing it with a technique that works as a phrase. You could do something like this back in our 5th position. Essentially, I'm just playing this, and I'm hammering all of those notes. And we're doing it with quick phrasing. Together, that works as well. Get that dissonance happening. So what we're doing here is we're going to start out by grace note sliding into the 6th fret 3rd string. So what I mean by grace note sliding is not giving that first note any rhythmic value. We're just going to start there but shoot right into our target note. And I'm going to bar across index finger strings 1 and 2. And when I hit my 8th fret note, I'm going to let that sing a little bit. That's what we mean by classic blues there. We want to emulate the sound of a voice there by adding our vibrato. Now from here, let's bend the 7th fret note of the 3rd string up a whole step, release, and then bend again. When you release the 2nd time, pull off to the 5th fret. So all together, and our last note of the lick, we're going to want to bend up just about a 1/4 step there. Next, let's jump up here to the 10th fret, index finger on the 8th fret, ring finger on the 10th fret, and we're going to bend this note up a whole step and hold it. Okay, so we have one bend in an answer. Second portion of this idea is going to be to come up here to the 12th fret and bend this guy up a step and a half. So we have an overbend here. We're shooting for that note. That's our target pitch, 15th fret, 1st string. We're bending the 12th fret up a step and a half. For our next example, we're going to take advantage of a trill concept, but maybe play it a little bit differently than we're used to. So when we would trill a note, we might do something like that where we do a rapid hammer on and pull off. This time we're going to use that same concept but with a slide. Pretty fun to do. You just want to rapidly slide back and forth, and the best advice here on getting the technique down is to try to leave your thumb stationary on the back side of the neck as you try to rapidly move back and forth between the two notes. Okay, so there we have it. I'm going to go ahead and play us out here. I'm going to show you all these examples. Once again, the basic overall idea today was to combine our classic sounding approach with our modern sounding approach and blend those together seamlessly. So I'm going to play us out. Thank you so much for checking out the lesson today, and I will see you next time.